Hey there, beautiful souls. Have you ever caught a glimpse of yourself in the mirror and noticed those sneaky signs of aging creeping in? Around the time we hit 30, our bodies start to slow down on making collagen. That magical protein keeps our skin plump, our joints limber, and our hair vibrant. It's subtle at first, but then one day, you spot those fine lines, you feel a twinge in your knees, or notice your locks aren't as lustrous. I've been there. Trust me, I threw money at fancy creams, popped pricey supplements, and chased every glowing promise in a bottle, but nothing truly clicked. Then, like a warm hug from the past, I remembered my grandma's kitchen secret, her soul-soothing bone broth. She swore it kept her radiant and spry well into her 70s. And let me tell you, it's no old wives' tale. It's pure, time-tested wisdom. When I gave it a go, just 1 cup a day started to transform how I felt, inside and out. So, stick with me as I share this game changer, how to whip up your own collagen-packed broth right at home. No fuss, no fortune, just real results. Oh, and I'm curious, how old are you? And where in the world are you tuning in from? Drop it in the comments. I can't wait to connect with you. Part 1: Understanding Collagen. Let's take a moment to unravel the mystery of collagen, the incredible protein that's quite literally the backbone of our body's vitality. Picture collagen as the master architect of your physical form, the glue that binds together your skin, bones, muscles, joints, tendons, ligaments, nails, and hair. It's the most abundant protein in our system, acting like the sturdy framework of a beautifully crafted home, ensuring everything stays firm, flexible, and full of life. When you see someone with radiant, taut skin, glossy hair that catches the light, or nails that seem unbreakable, that's collagen working its magic behind the scenes. It's what keeps your joints moving smoothly, letting you dance, run, or even just climb stairs without a second thought. In short, collagen is the unsung hero that holds us together, inside and out. When we're young, say, in our teens or 20s, our bodies are like collagen powerhouses, producing it in generous amounts. That's why kids and young adults have that enviable glow, skin that's plump and resilient, hair that's thick and shiny, nails that grow strong and fast, and joints that feel like they could conquer anything. It's a natural, effortless process, and we barely give it a thought because it just happens. But here's where the plot thickens. Once you cross the threshold of 30, that collagen production starts to slow down. And I'm not talking about a gentle decline. It's more like your body decides to hit the brakes. By your 30s, the collagen output drops significantly, and the effects begin to show up, sometimes in ways that catch you off guard. You might notice fine lines creeping onto your forehead or around your eyes, a bit of sagging along your jawline or arms, or hair that feels thinner and less vibrant. Your nails might chip more easily, and your joints could start to creak or ache, especially after a long day. It's like your body's sending you a quiet signal that things are changing. So, what's behind this shift? Aging is part of the equation, no question. As the years roll on, our body's ability to churn out collagen naturally tapers off. But it's not just the passage of time that's to blame. Our daily habits can crank up the speed of this collagen loss. And there are a few key culprits to watch out for. First on the list is sugar. Those delicious pastries, sugary drinks, or even hidden sugars in processed foods aren't just a treat, they're collagen's nemesis. Sugar triggers a process called glycation, which damages collagen fibers, making them stiff and brittle. This doesn't just age your skin prematurely, it can weaken tendons, ligaments, and even your gums, impacting your body's overall structure. It's like sugar's secretly sabotaging your youthful bounce. Next, let's talk about stress. In our fast-paced world, who hasn't felt the weight of a packed schedule, looming deadlines, or personal worries? When stress becomes a constant companion, your body pumps out cortisol, a hormone that diverts energy away from maintenance tasks like collagen production. Instead of repairing tissues or building new collagen, your body's too busy managing that stress response. It's as if chronic tension is draining the resources that keep you looking and feeling vibrant. Then there's sun exposure. A little sunshine is wonderful for boosting vitamin D and lifting your spirits, but years of soaking up UV rays without protection can do serious damage. Those rays penetrate deep into your skin, breaking down collagen fibers and leaving them frayed and weakened. Over time, it's like the sun's drying out the very roots of your skin's elasticity, leading to sagging and wrinkles. And let's not forget about sleep, or rather, the lack of it. Sleep is when your body does its heavy lifting for repair and regeneration, including rebuilding collagen. While you're dreaming, your cells are hard at work, renewing tissues and reinforcing that structural framework. But if you're burning the midnight oil, surviving on 5 hours of sleep, or tossing and turning all night, you're shortchanging this critical process. No sleep, no collagen repair. It's a simple but powerful equation. Skimping on rest is like telling your body, sorry, no time to rebuild today. Now, before you start feeling overwhelmed, here's the silver lining. Collagen loss isn't a done deal. Yes, it declines with age. And yes, certain habits can make it worse. But you have the power to support your body and help it maintain or even boost collagen levels. It's not about chasing the fountain of youth through expensive serums, invasive treatments, or overhyped supplements. Sometimes, the most effective solution is rooted in simplicity, something as timeless and nourishing as a steaming pot of bone broth, a tradition our grandparents and great-grandparents relied on to stay strong and spry. This isn't just folklore. It's wisdom backed by the way our bodies work. In the next part, we're going to roll up our sleeves and explore how you can create your own collagen-rich bone broth right in your kitchen. It's affordable, straightforward, and incredibly rewarding. So, stick around, because we're about to unlock a secret that's been hiding in plain sight. Oh, and I'd love to hear from you. Have you noticed any signs of collagen decline yet? Like those sneaky wrinkles or achy joints? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And let's connect on this journey. Part 2, Essential Ingredients for Bone Broth. Let's step into the kitchen and unlock the secrets to creating a collagen-packed bone broth that's like a warm hug for your body. This isn't just any recipe, it's a timeless tradition. A way to transform simple ingredients into a nourishing elixir that supports your skin, joints, and overall wellness. We're going to cover the must-have ingredients, the basic steps to bring it all together, and some super convenient cooking options to fit your lifestyle. Whether you're a culinary pro or just starting out, this is going to be a breeze and a total game changer. So, grab a notepad and let's get cooking. The star of our bone broth is, of course, the bones. These are the heart and soul of the dish, brimming with collagen, marrow, and nutrients that make this broth a health powerhouse. You've got choices here: beef bones, chicken bones, or fish bones, all do the trick. For an extra collagen boost, look for bones with marrow or cartilage. Think beef shanks, chicken wings, or fish frames. These might sound a bit out there, but they're the key to a broth that's rich and restorative. Check your local butcher, grocery store, or even ask at a fish market for these treasures. Next, you'll need a splash of apple cider vinegar, just 1 or 2 tablespoons. This isn't for taste. It's like a magic wand that helps extract all the goodness from the bones, pulling out collagen and minerals to make your broth as nutrient-dense as possible. Water is the next essential. You'll need enough to fully submerge your ingredients in the pot. This is what transforms everything into that soothing, superb liquid we're aiming for, to make your broth not only healthy but also bursting with flavor. Add some vegetables. The go-to lineup includes carrots, celery, onions, and garlic. Carrots bring a touch of sweetness. Celery adds a fresh vibe. Onions give depth. And garlic infuses a cozy warmth. No need to chop them perfectly, just give them a rough cut and let them work their magic. If you're feeling adventurous, a leek or a few mushrooms can add an extra layer of yum, but the classics are more than enough. Now, let's jazz things up with spices and herbs. This is where you can let your creativity shine. A bay leaf or two adds a subtle, earthy note. Thyme, whether fresh or dried, brings a homey warmth. Rosemary offers a bold, aromatic kick, and parsley keeps things light and bright. You could also toss in a few peppercorns or a pinch of dried oregano for a personal twist. The goal is to enhance the natural flavors without overpowering them. So go easy and adjust to your taste. If you want to make it fancy, tie a small bundle of fresh herbs with kitchen string. It's a chef's touch that looks as good as it tastes. Ready to turn these ingredients into something extraordinary? Here's how it comes together. Start with your bones. If you're using beef or pork bones, try roasting them in the oven at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for about 20 minutes. This step is optional, but oh so worth it. It gives the bones a caramelized depth that makes your broth taste like it's from a gourmet kitchen. Chicken or fish bones can go straight into the pot if you're pressed for time. They'll still deliver big on flavor and nutrients. Pop your bones into a large pot. Add your veggies, herbs, and spices, and drizzle in the apple cider vinegar. Then, pour in cold water until everything's covered. Leave a little room at the top to avoid any spills when it starts to bubble. Time to cook. Bring the pot to a gentle boil over medium heat. Then dial it back to a low simmer, think soft. Steady bubbles. Not a wild boil. Let it simmer for at least 12 hours. But if you can stretch it to 24 hours, you'll unlock even more collagen and minerals. The longer it cooks, the more intense and gelatinous your broth will be. A sure sign you've hit the jackpot. Every now and then, skim off any foam that floats to the top with a spoon. It keeps your broth clear and smooth. When it's done, strain out the solids using a fine sieve or cheesecloth, leaving you with a golden, flagrant broth. Let it cool. Then store it in glass jars in the fridge for up to 5 days. Or freeze it for later. Use portioning it into ice cube trays is a genius way to have small amounts ready to go. Let's explore your cooking options. Because we all have different setups and schedules, the stovetop method is the classic choice, perfect for those who love the ritual of slow cooking. Use a big, sturdy pot and check in occasionally to keep that simmer gentle. Add water if it reduces too much. The kitchen will fill with an irresistible aroma that's pure comfort. If you're in a hurry, a pressure cooker is your best friend. It can whip up a fantastic broth in about 2 hours. Sealing in all the nutrients with minimal effort, just follow your cooker's guidelines. And for those who want set it and forget it ease, a slow cooker is a dream come true. Load it up, set it to low, and let it simmer overnight or while you're out living your life. It keeps everything at a safe, steady temperature so you can relax. No matter which method you pick, you're doing more than making broth. You're tapping into a tradition that's nourished people for centuries. This is about feeding your body with love and care, using ingredients that are simple, natural, and accessible. Part 3, step-by-step bone broth process. This isn't just cooking, it's a ritual. A way to connect with age-old wisdom while creating something that feeds your body and soul. We're going to cover everything from prepping the bones to storing your finished broth, plus the telltale signs of a perfectly gelatinous masterpiece. Whether you're a kitchen novice or a seasoned chef, this process is straightforward, rewarding, and oh so satisfying. Let's dive in. First, let's start with the bones, the heart of our broth. Whether you're using beef, chicken, or fish bones, give them a quick rinse under cold water to remove any surface impurities. If you're working with beef or pork bones, here's a pro tip. Roast them for extra flavor. Preheat your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Spread the bones on a baking sheet. Let them roast for 20 to 30 minutes until they're golden and fragrant. This step isn't mandatory, but it adds a deep, savory richness that makes your broth taste like it's been simmering for generations. For chicken or fish bones, roasting is optional. They're plenty flavorful straight from the rinse, especially if you're short on time. Next, it's veggie prep time. Grab 2 carrots, 2 celery stalks, 1 large onion, and 3 garlic cloves. Wash them well. Then chop them into big, chunky pieces. No need for precision here, they're just infusing flavor and nutrients. Want to add a personal touch? Toss in a sprig of thyme, a bay leaf, or some parsley for an aromatic boost. These herbs are like the seasoning that brings the whole dish to life, so feel free to experiment with what you love. If you're feeling fancy, a few peppercorns or a pinch of rosemary can add a lovely twist, but keep it simple to let the bones shine. Now, let's assemble the broth. Grab a large pot, something sturdy and roomy, and place your bones inside. Roasted or not, add your chopped veggies and herbs. Then drizzle in 1 to 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar. This isn't for taste. It's a clever helper that draws out the collagen and minerals from the bones, making your broth a nutrient powerhouse. Pour in cold water to cover everything. Leave about 1 inch or 2 of space at the top to prevent any bubbling overflow. The cold water is key. It ensures a slow, even extraction of flavors as the pot heats up. Time to cook this magic potion. Set your pot on the stove over medium heat and bring it to a gentle boil. Once it's bubbling, reduce the heat to low. Aim for a soft, steady simmer. Think lazy ripples, not a wild boil. Let it cook for at least 12 hours. But if you can stretch it to 24 hours, you'll be rewarded with an even richer, more collagen-packed broth. During the first couple of hours, keep an eye out for foam or impurities that float to the surface. Skim them off with a spoon to keep your broth clear and pure. If the water level drops, add a bit more to keep everything submerged. But don't overdo it, you want a concentrated flavor. How do you know you've nailed it? A successful bone broth has a few telltale signs. When it's hot, it'll be a deep, amber-colored liquid with a rich, savory aroma that fills your kitchen with comfort. But the real test comes when it cools. Pop it in the fridge, and if it sets into a thick, gelatinous texture like a wobbly jelly, you've hit the jackpot. That gel is proof you've extracted a ton of collagen and nutrients, the kind of broth that's going to work wonders for your body. If it's not quite gelatinous, don't worry. It's still packed with goodness. But a longer cook time next round might get you there. Once your broth is done, it's time to strain and store. Carefully strain the broth through a fine mesh sieve or cheesecloth into a large bowl or another pot. Separate the liquid from the bones, veggies, and herbs. Let the broth cool to room temperature to avoid any glass cracking mishaps. Then transfer it to airtight glass jars for storage. In the fridge, it'll stay fresh for up to 5 days. Perfect for daily sipping or cooking. For longer storage, freeze it. Pour the broth into freezer-safe containers or, for convenience, ice cube trays. Once frozen, pop the cubes into freezer bags, and you'll have portion broth ready to toss into soups, sandwiches, or a quick mug whenever you need it. This process is more than just a recipe. It's a way to slow down, care for yourself, and create something deeply nourishing Every step, from rinsing the bones to skimming the foam, is an act of love for your body. Have you tried making bone broth before? Or is this your first go? Maybe you've got a family trick to share. Drop it in the comments. I'd love to hear your story. Stay tuned for the next part, where we'll talk about how to enjoy this broth for maximum benefits. Let's keep the good vibes cooking. Part 4, when and how to take bone broth. This isn't just about sipping a warm liquid. It's about embracing a ritual that feeds your body from the inside out, boosting your skin's glow, strengthening your joints, and infusing you with a vibrant energy that radiates through every step you take. We're going to explore the best moments to enjoy your broth, creative ways to make it a star in your meals, and some thoughtful tips to ensure it works for you, especially if your stomach needs a gentle introduction. Let's dive into this journey of self-care and discover how to make bone broth your body's new best friend. The cornerstone of this practice is simple. Aim for 1 cup of bone broth every day. That single, consistent cup can spark remarkable changes over time, delivering a steady stream of collagen, amino acids, and minerals to your system. But when's the perfect time to savor it? One stellar option is first thing in the morning, before you've had a bite to eat. After fasting through the night while you sleep, your body is like a sponge, primed to absorb every nutrient in that steaming, savory broth. This morning ritual doesn't just nourish your skin and joints. It gently awakens your digestive system, setting a calm, grounded tone for the day ahead. It's like giving your body a warm hug to say, "Let's make today amazing." Another fantastic time to sip your broth is between meals, especially if you're someone who feels bloated or sluggish after eating. A cup mid-morning or mid-afternoon can work wonders, soothing your gut and helping to repair the delicate lining of your intestines. It's a light, nutrient-packed way to keep your energy steady without the heavy feeling of a full meal, making it a lifesaver for those with sensitive digestion. And here's a gem for those craving better sleep. Try a cup in the evening, about an hour before bed. Bone broth is rich in glycine, a calming amino acid that acts like a gentle lullaby for your nervous system. It can help you unwind, ease into a deeper sleep, and wake up feeling refreshed and ready to take on the world. If the idea of drinking broth straight from a mug doesn't spark joy, don't worry. There are countless ways to make it a delicious part of your meals. Think of bone broth as a culinary secret weapon. Ready to elevate your cooking with flavor and nutrition, use it as the base for a comforting soup. Whether it's a classic chicken noodle or a vibrant veggie blend, it adds a depth that plain water can't touch. Stir it into purees, like mashed potatoes or cauliflower, for a creamy texture and a nutrient boost. Cooking grains. Swap out water for broth when making rice, quinoa, or couscous, and you'll get a dish that's bursting with flavor and collagen goodness. You can even simmer your favorite vegetables in broth for a side that's as healthy as it is tasty. Feeling creative? Mix a small portion of broth with fresh ginger, a pinch of turmeric, or a squeeze of lemon for a warming, anti-inflammatory infusion that's perfect for chilly days. The goal is to make broth a regular part of your life, not something that sits forgotten in the back of your fridge. Consistency is the key. 1 daily cup, woven into your routine, outshines a drawer full of supplements you only take occasionally. To amplify the benefits of your bone broth, pair it with foods that supercharge collagen production. Foods rich in collagen-supporting nutrients, like eggs, salmon, or sardines, are perfect companions, delivering the building blocks your body needs to repair and rebuild. Even more powerful is combining your broth with vitamin C-rich foods. Think juicy oranges, sweet strawberries, crunchy red bell peppers, tarat kiwis, or leafy greens like kale and spinach. Vitamin C is like the spark plug that ignites collagen synthesis, helping your body transform those nutrients into stronger skin, more flexible joints, and healthier connective tissues. Picture this. You sip your broth in the morning, then enjoy a fresh fruit smoothie for lunch or a colorful salad with dinner. These pairings create a synergy that turbocharges your body's natural collagen factory, making every sip and bite work harder for you. If you have a sensitive stomach or you're introducing broth after a simpler, more repetitive diet, take it slow. Start with just half a cup, warmed to a gentle temperature. Once a day, pay attention to how your body responds. Some people notice a burst of energy, less stiffness in their joints, or smoother digestion within a few days. It's like your body's saying, "Oh, I love this." If it feels good, gradually increase to a full cup over a week or two. This gradual approach lets your digestive system adjust without any surprises. For those with heartier stomachs, feel free to dive right in with that daily cup and let the benefits unfold. Expect more mobility, less discomfort, and a radiant vitality that starts deep within and shines outward. Drinking bone broth or cooking with it is more than a health hack. It's a profound act of self-love. Every sip, every spoonful, is a message to your body, "I'm here for you," giving you what you need to thrive. It's about reconnecting with something natural, something our ancestors knew instinctively, something that's been nourishing humans for centuries. This isn't a fleeting trend or a quick fix. It's a return to the essentials, to what your body craves and recognizes. Part lime, vegetarian, vegan alternatives. If you're living that vegetarian or vegan life and wondering how to hop on the collagen-boosting train without bone broth, you're in for a delight. You might be thinking, can I keep my skin radiant, my joints nimble, and my energy soaring without touching animal products? The answer is a joyful yes. While bone broth packs a collagen punch, there are lush, plant-powered paths to help your body create its own collagen. Keeping you glowing and sturdy, we'll debunk a myth. Explore the nutrients in foods that ignite collagen production and whip up a scrumptious, plant-based recipe to spark your journey. Let's dive into this verdant, vibrant adventure. Let's kick things off with a truth bomb. There's no such thing as collagen from plants. Collagen is a protein exclusive to animals, so it's not sprouting in your garden or chilling in your fruit bowl. But here's the uplifting news. Your body is a collagen crafting maestro, and you can fuel it with plant-based goodies to keep that artistry alive. Instead of eating collagen, you're handing your body the ingredients to build it, like giving a sculptor the finest clay. By zeroing in on key nutrients and whole foods, you can nurture your skin's bounce, bolster your joints, and amplify your vitality, all while staying true to your plant-loving values. This is about empowering your body to thrive naturally. So, what are these collagen-boosting champs? First up is vitamin C, a dazzling nutrient that's like the glue for collagen production. Without it, your body can't stitch collagen fibers together. It's like trying to bake bread without flour. The plant kingdom is brimming with vitamin C gems, like tart kiwis, crisp red peppers, exotic guavas, peppery parsley, juicy strawberries, zesty lemons, or sweet oranges. Start your morning with a smoothie blending kale and citrus. Toss parsley into your soups, or crunch on bell pepper strips with hummus. These foods are a flavor fiesta, and your body's top allies for crafting collagen that keeps your skin plush and your joints smooth. Next, let's shine a light on silicon, a mineral that's often overlooked but vital for forming collagen and elastin, the proteins that give your skin and tissues their springy, youthful zest. You'll find silicon in foods like crunchy cucumbers keep the skin on for maximum goodness. Tender asparagus, snappy celery, hearty oats, and earthy millet. Enjoy a cool cucumber salad with dill, a warm bowl of oatmeal topped with berries, or roasted asparagus as a side. For an extra silicon boost, try horsetail tea, A traditional brew packed with plant-based silicon. It's like a soft cheer for your body's collagen fibers, helping them stay flexible and strong. Then there's zinc, a mighty mineral that ensures collagen forms just right, while also giving your immune system a high five. Look for zinc in foods like toasty pumpkin seeds, creamy chickpeas, robust lentils, heavy oats, or velvety cashews. Sprinkle pumpkin seeds on your salads. Blend chickpeas into a dip, or simmer lentils into a cozy stew. A handful of cashews or a splash of oat milk in your latte sneaks in that zinc love. These foods are like the bolts that hold your collagen building process together, making sure it all clicks. Time for some kitchen fun with a plant-based gelatin recipe that's as tasty as it is nourishing. You'll need 1 teaspoon of agar-agar, a vegan seaweed gelatin that's flavorless and perfect for jiggly treats. 1 cup of fresh vitamin C pack juice, like orange juice with a dash of turmeric for a warm, anti-inflammatory glow. And 2 tablespoons of chia seeds, loaded with silicon, omega-3 and fiber. Here's the deal. Heat the juice in a small pot over medium heat. Stir in the agar-agar until it melts away. About 1 to 2 minutes. Let it cool a tad. Then mix in the chia seeds, spreading them evenly. Pour into small molds, a glass dish, or cuillers, and chill in the fridge for 2 to 3 hours until it sets into a bouncy, nutrient-rich gel. This gelatin is a stellar snack, dessert, or breakfast topper for smoothie bowls or vegan yogurt. It's a playful way to fuel your body's collagen-making mojo. You might have noticed vegan collagen supplements online. What's up with those? They're not true collagen, but blends of nutrients like vitamin C, silicon, zinc, and plant-based amino acids like proline or glycine, which your body uses to build collagen. They're a handy boost for busy days, but they're not the star. If you try them, pick clean, high-quality options without added sugars or funky fillers. Whole foods are the real MVPs. A rainbow plate of veggies, legumes, nuts, seeds, and grains, paired with your gelatin, will always steal the spotlight. Consistency is the heart of this journey. Your body can keep making collagen forever, as long as you supply the goods, whether it's a daily kiwi smoothie, a handful of pumpkin seeds, a silicon-rich veggie dish, or a soothing horsetail tea. These choices stack up. You don't need bone broth to feel radiant, strong, and alive. You need a passion for nourishing yourself with plants that fit your vibe. This isn't a quick beauty trick. It's a lifelong love affair with your health. Part 6. Expected results and timeline. In the first 1 to 2 weeks, your digestion is likely to be the first to thank you. Bone broth is brimming with amino acids like glycine and glutamine. These act like a soothing balm for your gut. They help calm inflammation, repair the delicate lining of your digestive tract, and bring balance to your system. If you've been wrestling with bloating, pesky gas, slow digestion, or even occasional heartburn, you might notice things starting to feel smoother. Meals could leave you feeling lighter, less weighed down, and your bathroom visits might become more regular and effortless. It's like your gut sending you a little love note, saying, "I'm so happy you're giving me this." For many, these early changes are a clear sign that the broth is already working its wonders, laying the foundation for even more benefits to come. By weeks 3 to 5, the changes start to show up where you can see them: your skin, hair, and nails. As your body receives a steady stream of collagen, it begins to rebuild and restore from the inside out. Like an artist touching up a masterpiece, your skin might feel softer, more hydrated, and less prone to that tight, dry feeling, especially in harsh weather. You could notice a subtle plumpness, As if your cheeks are a bit fuller or those fine lines around your eyes are softening. It's like your skin's drinking in the moisture and glowing with a fresh de radiance. Your hair, too, might start to steal the show. Expect it to feel stronger. With a natural sheen that catches the light, you might even find less hair in your brush or shower drain, a sign it's holding on tighter. And don't forget your nails. They often grow faster, feel sturdier, and chip less, reflecting the health blooming within. These visible shifts are like your body's way of saying, keep it up. I'm loving this. From week 6 and beyond, the deeper, structural benefits start to take center stage, especially for your joints, cartilage, and connective tissues. Collagen is a building block for these areas, and as it accumulates, you might notice your body moving with more ease. If you've been dealing with stiffness, say, creaky knees when you stand or a tight lower back in the morning, you could find those aches fading. Climbing stairs, bending down, or even a brisk walk might feel smoother, with less of that ouch factor. For those who've lived with chronic joint discomfort, this can be a game changer, offering more freedom to move without wincing. Some folks even report stronger muscles and better endurance, especially if you pair the broth with gentle exercise like yoga or walking and a diet rich in protein. It's as if your body's framework is getting a slow, steady upgrade, helping you glide through life with confidence and comfort. But let's keep it real. This isn't a fairy tale potion that transforms you in a single sip. Bone broth is a natural, time-tested remedy, and like all things worth having, it requires dedication and time. You can't just chug a cup today and expect to wake up with the skin of a teenager or joints that feel brand new. Your body needs to absorb the collagen, distribute it to the right places, and rebuild what's been worn down over time. That's why consistency is the golden ticket. 1 cup a day, no skipping, day after day, week after week. Think of it like tending a garden. Regular brings blooms, but neglect stalls the growth. And here's the thing, everybody is different. Some of you might feel these shifts in just a few days. Maybe your digestion feels smoother or your skin looks brighter. Others might need several weeks to notice the changes. And that's perfectly okay. Your body's working at its own pace. And every sip is an investment in something deeper. This journey with bone broth is about more than just physical perks. It's a commitment to loving and caring for yourself. Each cup you drink is a quiet promise to your body. I'm giving you what you need to thrive. It's about trusting in the slow, steady power of nature, in the wisdom of nourishing traditions that have sustained people for centuries. So, I don't get discouraged if the results aren't instant. You're not just chasing a quick glow-up, you're building a foundation for long-term health, mobility, and beauty that comes from within. The changes will come, and when they do, they'll feel like a gift you've earned through patience and care. So, where are you on this bone broth adventure? Have you started sipping daily? Or are you just getting ready to dive in? Maybe you've already noticed some changes, smoother digestion, shinier hair, or joints that feel a bit freer. Drop your story in the comments. I'm so eager to hear how it's going for you. And if you're loving this journey, share this video with someone who could use a little broth in their life. Stay tuned for the next part, where we'll explore plant-based options for those who don't eat animal products. Let's keep this wellness train moving forward together. Part 7, Foods to Enhance Collagen's Effect. Now that you're sipping your bone broth or rocking those plant-based collagen boosters, let's take it up a notch. By building a diet that makes your collagen efforts shine, think of your body as a beautiful house. Collagen is the sturdy frame, but you need the right materials to make it strong and lasting. We're diving into the foods that supercharge collagen production, from vitamin-packed produce to nutrient-rich proteins, and we'll also flag the culprits to steer clear of. A balanced, vibrant diet is the key to unlocking your body's full potential. So let's get started on this delicious journey. First up, Let's talk about vitamin C, the spark plug for collagen creation. Without it, your body can't turn collagen into action. It's like trying to start a car without fuel. Load up on vitamin C-rich foods like zesty oranges, tare lemon, juicy grapefruits, crunchy red peppers, steamed broccoli, fresh parsley, or sweet kiwis. Kick off your day with a glass of fresh orange juice. Toss chopped parsley into your salads, or snack on kiwi slices for a burst of flavor. These foods don't just taste amazing, they're like a power boost that helps your body weave collagen fibers for glowing skin and flexible joints. Next, we need amino acids, the building blocks of collagen. Your body uses specific ones like glycine, proline, and lysine to construct those strong fibers. If you eat animal products, lean on high-quality sources like eggs, especially the whites, lean chicken, or fish like salmon. For plant-based folks, turn to legumes like lentils, chickpeas, and beans, or nuts and seeds like almonds, walnuts, chia, or flax seeds. A hearty lentil soup, a chickpea salad, or a smoothie with chia seeds can deliver these essentials. These protein-packed foods are like the bricks your body stacks to repair tissues and keep your skin elastic. Then, let's sprinkle in some key minerals and antioxidants. Zinc is a catalyst that speeds up collagen production. Copper helps stabilize it, and antioxidants shield it from damage. Find zinc in pure cocoa powder with no added sugar, spinach, or pumpkin seeds. Copper hides in leafy greens like Swiss chard or in sesame seeds. For antioxidants, reach for berries, strawberries, blackberries, or blueberries and dark greens. A handful of berries with breakfast, a spinach-packed smoothie, or a teaspoon of unsweetened cocoa in your oatmeal can work wonders. These nutrients are like the polish that keeps your collagen strong and protected from wear and tear. Now, let's talk about what to avoid. Because even the best collagen efforts can stumble if your diet's working against you. First, cut back on refined sugar. Those candies, sodas, and pastries don't just add calories, they mess with collagen, making it brittle and weak through a process called glycation. It's like rust on your body's framework. Alcohol is another one to limit. It hampers nutrient absorption and stresses your liver, which plays a role in collagen health. Ultra-processed foods loaded with trans fats, sodium, and chemicals are no friends either. Think packaged snacks, fast food, or sugary cereals. They fuel inflammation, which breaks down collagen over time. And while a little sun is great, too much without protection zaps collagen in your skin. So slather on sunscreen for those long outdoor days. The goal here is balance. Nourish your body with foods that build it up, and sidestep those that tear it down. Picture your plate as a rainbow. Vibrant fruits and veggies for vitamins, wholesome proteins for amino acids, and nuts or seeds for minerals. It's not about perfection or deprivation. It's about giving your body the tools to thrive. This isn't a passing trend or a superficial fix. It's a way to age with strength, grace, and vitality from the inside out. So, what's one collagen-boosting food you're excited to add to your meals? Maybe some berries, a handful of lentils, or a sprinkle of pumpkin seeds. Drop it in the comments. I'm dying to hear your picks. Stay tuned for the next part, where we'll tackle common questions about collagen. Let's keep this wellness vibe rolling. Part 8. Frequently asked questions. You've been on this collagen-boosting journey with me, sipping bone broth or rocking plant-based alternatives. And I bet you've got some questions bubbling up. No worries, I'm here to tackle the most common ones about using collagen-rich foods like bone broth. We'll cover whether it's great for folks over 70, how it helps with deep wrinkles, if you can mix it with supplements, how long to keep it up, and any health concerns to watch out for. Let's dive into these FAQs with clear, friendly answers to keep you confident on this wellness path. First up is bone broth or collagen-boosting foods. Okay, if you're over 70, absolutely. And it's actually a fantastic choice. As we age, our body's collagen production slows way down, which can show up as thinner skin, stiffer joints, or less muscle strength. A daily cup of bone broth or plant-based collagen supporters can nourish your body with the nutrients it needs to stay strong and resilient. Whether you're 70, Bosher, or beyond, these foods are like a gentle boost for your system, helping you move easier and feel more vibrant. Age is just a number your body still loves and responds to this kind of care. Next, can collagen help with pronounced wrinkles? Yes, but let's keep it real. It's not a magic eraser. If you've got deep lines already, bone broth or collagen-boosting foods won't make them vanish overnight. What they can do is improve your skin's overall quality over time. Collagen helps add firmness, hydration, and a bit of bounce. So your skin might look plumper and feel softer. Those wrinkles could soften slightly, and your complexion may gain a healthier glow and smoother texture. Plus, collagen's benefits go beyond looks. It supports your joints, digestion, and more, making it a win for your whole body. Can you combine bone broth with commercial collagen supplements? Totally. Some folks love doubling up, and that's fine. Bone broth brings a whole package of goodness: collagen, amino acids, minerals, and electrolytes that many supplements don't include. If you're already taking a collagen powder or pill, sipping broth can be a delicious complement, adding extra nutrients to the mix. But if supplements aren't in your budget or routine, don't sweat it. Bone broth alone, or a plant-based collagen-boosting diet, is plenty powerful. It's all about what works for you and your lifestyle. How long should you keep up this collagen habit? There's no finish line here. Ideally, make bone broth or collagen-boosting foods a regular part of your life, like drinking water or taking a daily walk. Some people notice benefits like better digestion or smoother skin in just a few weeks, while others might take a bit longer. The magic happens with consistency. So aim for a daily cup of broth or a steady intake of collagen-supporting nutrients. This isn't a short-term diet or a one-off trick. It's a nourishing approach that supports your body for the long haul, keeping you strong and glowing over time. Are there any health concerns to watch for? For most people, bone broth and collagen-boosting foods are super safe when prepared properly and enjoyed in moderation. But if you have specific conditions like high uric acid, gout, or kidney issues, it's smart to check with your doctor first. Bone broth can contain purines, which might need monitoring in these cases. To keep things safe, use high-quality, preferably organic bones to avoid any contaminants. And go easy on the salt to avoid overloading on sodium. If you're plant-based, the same applies. Ensure your ingredients are fresh and your diet is balanced to avoid any nutrient gaps. This collagen journey isn't just a health trend. It's a timeless way to care for your body. No matter where you are in life, your body is a marvel, always working to rebuild and renew. And all it needs is the right fuel, a little patience, and a lot of love. So, what's one question you had about collagen that we answered today? Or maybe you've got another one, drop it in the comments. I'm all ears. Share this video with someone who's curious about collagen. And stay tuned for our wrap-up in the next part. Let's keep this wellness adventure going strong. Homemade collagen is your body's best friend. Simple, natural, and affordable. It boosts skin, joints, and energy, all while being a loving act of self-care. No need for pricey fixes. Your kitchen holds the magic. I challenge you to try this recipe, share your journey, and pass this video on. Thanks for being here, your body. Thanks you too. Catch you in the next one.